Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Gerel Matta. Today we're going to be doing another look using the Celestial Storm, and this one is by Dominique Cosmetics. So just in case you don't know what it looks like, these are the colors right here, and I'm really going to focus on these shades right here, which are the gray shades, and just create a really nice smoky eye for you guys today. So if you are interested in seeing something like that, please keep on watching. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video, which is every single week. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. Alright guys, so before we start, I do want to let you know that I am going to be priming my eyes using the P. Louise base. This is in 2, and I also do not have my brows because I'm going to be using the new Fenty brow with you guys in this video, so you get a little bonus of my thoughts. I already used it once, I think twice, maybe once, I don't know, I don't remember, but I did like it, so I am going to be using it again. But today I'm going to really make sure that I understand exactly how it's applying and give you my thoughts, whether it's worth your money or not, or if you already have a beautiful brow pencil that works for you, great. My favorite is definitely the ABH one, as well as the Benefit one, the Precise in My Brows. So those are my favorites, so those are the ones that I will be comparing it to. So if you're interested, let's go. I also wanted to let you know that I already prepped my face, by the way, so if you do see it a little bit shinier, is because it's nice and moisturized. I do want to let you know that I am going to be having a little video on my Instagram very soon, so just in case you're not following me, it is Gerel_Matta. I do have the links for all of my social medias in the description area, so if you are interested in following me, please do. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. I definitely, for this type of looks, I love to start with my eyes first, because if there's any fallout or anything like that, I don't want it to be messing with my foundation. Taking this shade, which is Zero Gravity, and I'm using a Sigma E35 brush. And just in case you do not know, I do have a code with Sigma, which is my name, Gerel, and you can get a discount at checkout. So let me start packing this color first, because the base is not set. We definitely want to pat the color on our lid first and then start blending it once it's placed, and just continue on building the shade to the intensity that you like. This is a beautiful shade. I don't think I have anything like this in my collection. I might, but I don't think it's this nice, pigmented and blendable. So I really do like this shade a lot. Just not the shade, like the color itself, but the actual formula. I think she does amazing work on her mattes, so I do really appreciate this color. So when you're creating a smoky eye, you definitely want to have a clean brush really close by, because you don't want to add any product on this type of brushes. You just want to use it to blend the edges. And this one is the Sigma E35, another clean Sigma E35 brush. Alright, so taking a smaller blending brush, and this one is the MAC 217 brush, I am taking a little bit of the Lunar Eclipse, which is this shade right here, and just a super tiny amount of it, and we're going to use that to blend the edges and just to create a little bit more warmness on these sections right here. So super tiny amount, very pigmented, and this gray does have a really nice brown to it, so they're going to work just fine together. So now taking black matter with a MAC 242 brush, and we're going to start focusing that shade right in the middle, and then working it to the inner corner and the outer corner. And this shade is so pretty because it does have a little bit of purpleness to it and sparkly. Alright, and this is why you actually have to blend and have everything nice and blended, because once you place that shade, everything just fades in together. So just going back with a blending brush just a little bit and just blending those edges so it can be like super nice and seamless, barely touching the lid. Alright, so using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade Rockstar, we're going to tightline right here. Alright guys, so I went ahead and applied mascara and lashes, and now we're going to do the brow. I am going to do one with you guys on here, and then I'll do the other one offline, just because, you know, it takes me like a super long time to do them. So let's go ahead and talk about the little brow pencil. This one is the Brow MVP Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. I did get mine in the shade Black Brown, which I think that I could have gotten a little bit more deeper, just because I do have black hair, as you can see, and I really wanted to match. I don't want my brows to be like super dark either, but this one just turns into a little bit more of a brown more than a black, so that's why. But let's go ahead and try it. So yeah, the color is, if it was just a little bit deeper, would have been perfect, but this will do. I can always fix it with powder, and that's usually what I do with my brows anyway. Alright, so far I'm just creating the shape, and it just reminds me a little bit more, comparing it to the Benefit more than the Anastasia, just because it's a little bit creamier, just like the Benefit is. I don't have any hairs here in the front, so I do have to like extend it and create that shape, just because I really like to feather it in. So it does pull, like in person it does pull a little bit more reddish, and that is the reason why I would prefer for it to be a little bit more darker. So maybe I'll try like the next shade up once this one is done, just to see, or maybe I'll just probably go to the store and swatch them to make sure that, you know, it's something that I'm going to be able to use. When I first used this brow, I really like it. The only thing that I noticed right away is that it doesn't last very long, comparing it to my Anastasia and my Benefit. It doesn't last, so you need to make sure that, you know, you set it and you have some kind of gel to make sure that it lasts. So she just came out with the pencil and not anything else. So those are my thoughts, super quick, on the Fenty Beauty MVP brow pencil. So let me do the other one now. Alright guys, so now that the brows are done and the eyes are done, I'm going to do my base and everything, and I'll be right back so we can finish the lower lashes together. Go ahead and finish up the lower lashes, taking the Luxie 121 brush. I am going to just tap it on the very tip of the brush and just tap the excess and go ahead and smoke it out. Remember, this is a smoky eye. And just build it up little by little. Make sure that you're tapping the excess so there's no fallout on your base. And start adding a little bit more until you are satisfied with the intensity. I'm really going to focus most of the color on the outer corner, and then whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to drag it in. Alright guys, so just make sure that you are adding the pencil on your waterline now. Taking the shade Black Matter, we're going to wet the brush first because we want to make sure that there's no fallout. So I am going to wet the brush. Focus it really close to the lower lash. So taking this shade right here for the inner corner and wetting the brush again, just because it does have some little bit of glitter and we want to make sure that it doesn't have a lot of fallout. And it also gives us the best pigmentation. And we're going to add it right in the inner corner. So this is it for the look, but just for a little fun, I do want to pop a little bit of this one right here, right in the center. Just very, very little of it, just in the center to make it pop. Alright guys, so as I am finishing up the look, I decided to add a super tiniest bit of the pink right here, just in the outer corner. Like I barely touch it, like you can see it right here. I barely touch it, and I just added like the super tiniest bit of it, just a little bit, just to bring it all together, because it's reminding me a lot of the packaging, what I did. So that's why I just wanted to throw a little bit of the pink, like super tiny little bit of this one right here, and just adding a little bit more of that pink on the bottom as well, just in the outer corner, really low, just like that. Alright guys, so now we need highlighter, and I really wanted to use Champagne Pop. Like, that's so weird, right? But just because I haven't used it in like a hot minute, and I really wanted to use it, so just grabbing very little of it and just adding it to the top of my cheekbones. Alright guys, so the eyes are done, and I know that I changed it at the end, and it's because after applying the lashes, and most importantly after applying that blue and seeing how it just started working out so nicely together, and the packaging definitely inspired me to add a little bit of the pink, and just a little tiny bit. It's not too much, it's not like it's going to really stand out, but it really makes sense. So the color that we first initially added, which is Black Matter, and then I added a little bit of the Stargaze right in the center, and let me tell you, in person it's gorgeous. It looks like you have the blue, like the night sky on your eyes. It is so pretty. So if you do have a Sephora near you and you do see this palette, go ahead and swatch it so you can know what I'm talking about, because it is so pretty. So yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna touch the eyes anymore. I'm done. I did add a little bit of mascara, which is on my lower lashes. This video is going to be such a pain to edit because I did so many things and I did not stop my camera, so it's going to be a little pain. So I hope that it all comes together, and at the end you're able to appreciate the video and the inspiration behind it. So let's go ahead and just finish up with the lips. I am going to be using one of my favorite lip liners, which is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Up and Down Tan. So my lips are a little crooked, like this one is more rounded and this one is more straight, so I try to make them as even as possible by overdrawing just a little bit. Alright, so the liquid lipstick that I am going to be using today is this one by Milano Rose. So just in case you never heard of it, I did actually swatch all of their liquid lipsticks, so I am going to find that video and link it somewhere up here or down in the description area. And I love the formula. It's very velvety, very nice and comfortable. So this one is Crooked. I love this one. This one is in the shade Bombshell. Adding a little bit of my Natasha Denona, and this one is in the shade Natasha. Just to mute it up a little bit. And guys, this is the final look. So yeah guys, that's it for the video. That's it for the look. I hope that you get inspired to get into your makeup collection and create something smoky, super nice. I love these type of looks. I love them. I think they are totally my favorite looks to create, very dark and smoky and just very dramatic. Those are my type of looks. I know that it's not for everybody, but if you do like these looks and you get inspired by it, I am so happy because that is what I'm here for. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.